What's up, manga fans? This is Rafael from C Manga, and I'm here to give you a review of this week's chapter of Bleach 573, I Am the Edge. And the atmosphere in this chapter was weird. I mean, we don't have, the usual Kenpachi antics, his crazed bloodlust attitude. It was pretty much non-existent in this chapter. You took on a different persona. His mood and his personality just seemed very different, which was interesting. Chapter itself was damn short, but I think that was the only thing I was obviously disappointed with this week, was the length of it. But other than that, I liked the certain things that were brought up. Like, we see that at the beginning, Kenpachi basically says that he killed Asane, and it's like, if she hates him, we can kill him after. But it's like Asane expected this. Obviously, it still struck her in the heart and made her a bit emotional, but she seemed a bit content that Kenpachi was the one that killed Unohana, because he was the one to inherit her name. So, it's one of those cheesy things like, okay, she lives on with Kenpachi, and it was honourable for Kenpachi to kill her rather than anyone else. So, the Vanderich last time, his name's actually revealed officially in this one. His name's Gremmy, and he seemed to expect Kenpachi. He keeps saying like Kenpachi Zaraki, and he says the Kenpachi from Zaraki, and it's like, you're strong. Yes, I've expected you to be this strong. And he makes this massive cube-like stage, which he basically says in honor and preparation for Kenpachi, and yeah, he had this weird gloating idea that he's one of the strongest stone ritters, one of those self-proclaimed guys, like, I'm so self-proclaimed the strongest of the stone ritter. And apparently he's the actual true stone ritter V. He's V stands for visionary, which if you know what a visionary is someone who plans the future or thinks about the future by obviously making imaginations or wisdom, but in this case it's imagination. So yeah, that fits him well, being the visionary stone ritter V. And yeah, he pretty much gloats about his power to Kenpachi, that his imagination is the most powerful, I can do whatever I want. Kenpachi's like, so cuts him, and initially we think, oh crap, it's done nothing, it's just embedded in his shoulder. And he says, I'll repeat again, it's like, my imagination is powerful, so just imagine that my body is more resistant than steel, you'll never be able to cut it. And then the next thing we realize, his eyes kind of go like that, and it's actually cut through. And Kenpachi's like, what? He's like, if you're as hard as steel, just say so, no pun intended. And he's like, if you really are as hard as steel, just say it, but I'll just cut you like I would cut steel anyway. There's nothing in your imagination that you can create that I won't cut through, because I'm Kenpachi. And we just see a badass pose of him holding the sword behind his back on his shoulder. But this time, he, as I said, throughout this whole chapter, he just seems so solemn and sad, obviously because Unohana's dead, and he seemed to take on a more serious persona. Like, the way he said, I am Kenpachi, they highlighted that as in he's taken on that rank more seriously. Like before, he obviously just was interested in fighting. I don't think he gave a damn about the name Kenpachi, but now it's like, a passing of title. Unohana has officially passed on Kenpachi to him, so he's basically kind of taken on the role and taking it a bit more seriously in respect to Unohana and respect to the title. That's what I think anyway, and I think he's going to start being serious from now. I'm glad what I kind of predicted last time sort of came true, with the whole theory of how Gremmy's powers work, him basically bluffing an imagination onto his opponent. So he's like, imagine this, and then it's like, whether they believe it or not will make the power true. And because Kenpachi is straightforward nature and not simple-minded in terms of that, he obviously didn't give a damn. He's just like, you're still, so what? And then he just cuts through. But because he obviously never fully believed it, it didn't come true. Unlike with Yuichiro and Isane, they both seriously believed it, so his imaginations that he put onto them actually work. But not with Kenpachi. He's straightforward and basic mind just basically ignored that and just said, I'll cut through you anyway. So it didn't initially work. I can't actually think what will happen next time, other than Kenpachi's gonna just beat this guy, even if he goes into his Volston dig. maybe that will pressure him into using his Shikai because his Zanpakuto has finally spoken to him. But that's all I can say. As I said, Kenpachi's fights are pretty much as straightforward as they come. Maybe Kubo will do something different this time around, but it's good to see the guy back in the thing. The only thing I would like to see before this guy dies is his power, like, you know, like an actual elaboration on it, so we can actually confirm, okay, that is it, that's how it works, his power. If not, I don't care, we could just kill him off and show Kenpachi's gloriness as he's being shown now, because his personality change is very interesting. I want to see how that carries on later on. But anyway, as I said, it was a basic short chapter. There's not much to say about it. Hopefully when this guy gets killed, all his imaginations will reverse, like Rose and Kensei will come back to life and whatnot. And yeah, on to the next few battles before, you know, the serious battles will happen, and hopefully Ichigo comes back. But anyway, that's enough rambling, giving you predictions and my opinions. The chapter was, as I said, straightforward. It was enjoyable, but a bit too short. But what are your opinions, guys? Let me know in the comment box below. As usual, any prediction, opinion about this chapter next, leave them there. Also, if you enjoyed this chapter and you want to see more from our channel, if you're new, subscribe for more content, and I'll speak to you guys next week.